Hi, everyone, and welcome to The Balancing Act. I'm Olga Villaverde.
And I'm Montel Williams.
Today, advice for those trying to find a job.
And a fun and easy way to preserve family memories.
And bridging the gap between cryptocurrency and charity when it comes to funding rare disease research.
And it all starts right now.
Of the approximately 7,000 known rare diseases, 95% do not have an FDA-approved treatment. Most rare diseases affect only a few hundred to several thousand people, making them extremely difficult to study. Research funding can be scarce. So today, we're joined by Michael Hund, CEO of EB Research Partnership, the largest global organization dedicated to funding research to treat and cure epidermolysis bullosa, or EB, and Alexander Gambin, Chief Brand Officer at Elongate, who is bridging the gap between cryptocurrency and charity. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Olga.
Before we learn how you both are changing the model for rare disease research funding, let's hear about epidermolysis bullosa and how it affects patients. Take a look.
Epidermolysis bullosa, or EB, is a family of life-threatening rare genetic disorders that affect the body's largest organ, the skin. Individuals with EB lack critical proteins that bind the skin's two layers together. Without these proteins, the skin tears apart, blisters, and shears off, leading to severe pain, disfigurement, and internal and external wounds that may never heal. There are four main types of EB, which vary in severity and location of where the blisters form. In the more severe forms, life expectancy ranges from early infancy to just 30 years of age. Today, there are no treatments or cures available for the approximately 500,000 children who are affected with EB. We met Chris and Eileen, whose 5-year-old son Brady endures severe pain and grueling bandage changes as a result of his EB.
So when Brady was born, I noticed something was very wrong when I looked at him. Brady did not have skin on his feet. I remember a whiteboard over his, bassinet in the NICU that just said, epidermolysis bullosa ? I could tell by the looks on their faces and by their hesitancy that they hoped this was not the diagnosis. We realized very quickly when we got home that we would wrap wounds, but they wouldn't get better over time, that we would always need very expensive bandaging that would work for his skin, that we would need a full-time nurse to care for him. This wasn't something that would get better over several weeks or months. It was going to be lifelong. There was this moment where you realized it was bigger than you. In that moment of bath and bandages, it's very hard, it's painful, there's anxiety, there's tears, there's frustration.
You cause a lot of pain for him to get those dressings fixed and done, but you have to cause that pain for him to heal and feel better in the long run. And that was the most difficult part of that.
At his 5th birthday, we were sitting around the table saying what we loved about Brady and his wishes and he said he wished for better skin. And being a part of EB Research Partnership is so meaningful for us because they are working so diligently to find relief for our boy.
Gentlemen, what a compelling story.
Yes, it was, Olga, and we hear so many of those stories.
Michael, let me start with you. What is the mission of EB Research Partnership?
At EB Research Partnership, we have one bold, audacious goal, which is to treat, heal, and cure EB. EB Research Partnership was started by a group of parents that simply set out to save their children's lives. When they started the organization 10 years ago, there was little research. It was a bleak landscape. Since then, we've funded nearly 100 projects, raised $40 million, and now we have, for the first time ever, 4 phase 3 clinical trials, which is the last phase before hopeful approvals, because we don't have one yet. What do we look for the next 10 years? We want this disease gone and cured. So one of the ways in which we do that is an innovative model called venture philanthropy. And what that means is we don't just write checks and hope for the best. We invest in projects to build an upside so we can generate a return on investment or return on impact, so funds go back to the foundation to fund more research until we cure the disease.
Alex, I was reading here, Elongate is the world's first and largest charity crypto token. So how is Elongate leveraging the power of cryptocurrency for good?
Elongate is more than just a cryptocurrency. It's a social impact movement powered by crypto, and we're building the future of philanthropy. And Elongate is working to make sure that earning always goes hand in hand with giving. And partnering with EB Research Partnership has really given our community an opportunity to stretch its boundaries, reach out, and use its financial resources for mutual benefit. Because with crypto, money doesn't have to be a zero-sum game.
Talk to me, Michael, a little bit more about this partnership and the difference it's making.
Absolutely. You know, when you have big visions and missions like curing a rare disease, you need great teams. So when we met Alex and Elongate, they approached us and say, look, the crypto community is a very generous community. They want to support good causes. Let's talk about how we can do that. So rather than just making a donation, we thought bigger and we said, why don't we create a Crypto for Cures fund where we could leverage Elongate's generosity and expertise in the cryptocurrency space, but use that as a stone that could create ripples and bring many more people in the community and build something that lasts. So our goal is to raise $1 million in cryptocurrency.
Wow.
We're already a third of the way there, so it's been off to the races and a great start.
I want Brady to be happy and live a fulfilling life. And he's a kid like all the other millions and millions of kids around the world, and he deserves that just as much as any of them do. My favorite thing as a dad is the doctor's orders that to keep his fingers flexible, he needs to play as many video games as possible. So that drives Eileen nuts, but that's something we encourage, I encourage.
Kids are very normal about it, and that's really neat to be able to have that relaxing part of the day as the day ends, to be able to play with friends and close the day in that way.
The only way we're going to see changes is through research and new discoveries, and those can change both, you know, treatment and cure of the disease, and that's why we're putting so much time and effort into that research.
Bringing our perspective to EB Research Partnership was something that they valued. So when they reached out to me to be a part of the board, I was very honored and gave us a lot of hope, and it continues to do so. I hope that Brady finds value in himself and purpose and peace.
Gentlemen, obviously there's an urgency for treatment. Michael, talk to me about just how the fact that we're not just searching for a cure for EB. I mean, this is for all rare diseases, right?
Absolutely, and we heard Brady's story. There's so many stories like Brady's, not only in EB, but in all of rare disease. So for us, the goal is if we can turn doctor's appointments and bleach baths and bandaging into fun and vacations and really just time being a kid, that's the ultimate goal. That's what we work so hard for. So part of that is the science that we fund. Gene editing, exon skipping, gene therapies can be scaled to other rare diseases. But part of it is having our innovative model, and partnerships like the one with Elongate lead the way for the thousands of other rare diseases.
And goals are important. And what is the goal, or at least the hope, for a cure?
You know, for patients, it's never soon enough, but for the first time ever, leading researchers and scientists around the world believe we have a real chance to cure this disease, not only in our lifetimes, but in the near future. So our goal is to cure this disease by 2030.
Our support is going to go towards so much more than just curing one disease, but many more after that.
Please come back when there is a cure. I'd love a follow-up, and thank you both for what you're doing.
Thank you so much, Olga.
Thank you, Olga.
And if you'd like more information on the work Michael is doing, visit ebresearch.org. And to support Elongate's mission, visit elongate.cc. And you can always just go to our website, super easy, thebalancingact.com. So it's happening. We're starting to get together again, and it's so long overdue. Finally, we're in the same room during the holidays, or a family event or occasion, or a night out with our friends. And those moments are so precious and special, right? But what can we do to preserve them beyond that moment so everyone can relive them? Well, today, Dove Quint, the president of MyPhoto, is here to show us how. How are you?
Hey, Olga. Great to be here.
Okay, I'm so glad you're here because, I don't know about you, but I know a lot of people can relate to this, that when I have my family and friends over, let's say for Noche Buena, Christmas Eve, or whatever it is, a birthday, and what happens, right? We take hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pictures, because that's what I do, and I store them in my phone, and all I end up doing, honestly, is swipe, 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 and they just live there.
They're stuck. So we're here to solve that problem. We're here to help you take those photos and turn them into really cool, quality photo products.
All right, so how do we do that? Because I remember way back when I would have to ship them out, and they would send me those prints, and it would take forever. I mean, there's been so many advancements, but I personally think it's not easy.
We've made it so easy for you, it's almost mindless.
Okay, so let's say, so these are the pictures from
I love
our
those.
Christmas, thank you.
Yep.
Let's say I wanted to have this one, and this one.
So you're going to go to myphoto.com, you're going to upload those photos, you're going to choose your products, and in a couple clicks, you're all done, and then it's on its way.
And in 5 days, I'm getting this beautiful product that I ordered.
Absolutely. It's custom and
made.
personalized. It's your photo.
How do you get it to me in such a short period of time?
So we've been perfecting this process for about 10 years now. This here is our most popular product. This is an atrium acrylic block. We print directly on the back of an inch-thick block. Look how heavy it is. Can you feel it's substantial, right?
I got to be honest with you, and I know our viewers can't see, they can see it, but they can't really feel this. This is heavy. This is good quality.
Yes, absolutely. We pride ourselves on the quality of our products. We're actually based here in the USA, and we perfected this printing process for you, which allows us to get it to you in 5 days or less.
You could see that this will stick around for a long time.
This is something that can go on a desk or on a shelf that you can look at and smile at every day, not stuck on your phone.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. This is something that I'm very interested in because let me show you a picture of my house. We have what we call the dance wall of fame. 100 frames. I had to nail those things to the wall.
How long did that take you?
I cannot begin to tell you how long it took me. It was so much work. I see this, and boy, you would have really helped me a lot.
So this is something special. This is called Airglass. Airglass is the world's lightest photo wall art. And it's so easy to install. You don't need any tools, no hammers, no nails. Watch, you just turn this to the back here.
Okay.
And you're gonna peel this sticker off right here.
Oh my gosh, I can't. This is too easy.
You got this. And now watch, we're gonna place this on the wall. You don't have to worry at all about installing it crooked or straight because this piece of tape right here on the back is repositionable without damaging the wall. So
my goodness.
I'm gonna try to hang this up here. Whoops, it's a little crooked. All I need to do is pull it off just like that, no damage to the wall, put it right back, and you're done. It's removed the pressure and the stress of installing any of these photos on a wall.
So easy to do, so clean, so crisp. I have to change that wall. I mean, what this would have done for me is amazing.
We'll hook you up, pretty amazing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this, gorgeous. Tell me about this.
So these are our acrylic mini blocks.
Oh my gosh.
These are 2 by 2, the same inch thick, and again, really substantial, really weighted, something special to put on a flat surface on a shelf or on a desk. My daughter Annie, she's 7 years old, and she loves collecting these things. She's grown up in front of a digital screen her entire life, and this has offered her an opportunity to print photos of her family, of her friends. She loves it. She has a collection. She builds these towers like you see here. It's pretty amazing.
This is such a great idea if you have friends over and you want to just give them a keepsake to go home that day.
A great party favor.
Here you go, and you have that. Or even for my Christmas holiday reunion that we just had, I could have just handed this out to...
Great idea.
Oh my gosh, I love this. You know, what I think is the most important thing is everybody knows we take pictures with our iPhones. Everybody knows how instant it is. But really, take just a few seconds to love what you like and send it off to MyPhoto.
Make it an activity. When you capture that great image in the moment, go right to your phone, go to myphoto.com, and in a couple minutes, you'll be done. You don't have to worry about a long, elongated process where you have to worry about choosing anything. It's quick, it's easy, it's fast, and then it arrives on your doorstep in just 5 days.
And it's truly a wonderful memory for everyone.
Beautiful.
Love it. All right, for our viewers who'd like more information, where can they go?
They can go to myphoto.com. Pretty easy.
MyPhoto.com. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Happy New Year to you.
You too.
And if you'd like more information on any of this, because there are more products to choose from, right?
A bunch more.
Whew. Go to thebalancingact.com or myphoto.com. This is really, I just love this. No doubt this year has been unlike any we would have imagined, especially when it comes to the job market. So how are people looking for jobs, connecting with companies, and how are companies connecting with quality candidates? Here to help us understand these changes and share some advice on how to be successful in the new job market is Ravi Kumar, founder and president of Jabord. It's a new recruiting platform for both those looking for work and those looking to hire. Very interesting. Welcome, Ravi.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here. All right, so I'm really excited about this because let's say I'm looking for a job, right?
Right.
And there's lots of opportunities. I'm gonna get my resume in order, I'm gonna upload it, and then I have to wait, which is a little bit of a challenge, if you will. But that's changing, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Since last year, we have seen most candidates got their interviews virtually. In fact, 86% of the candidates, it was virtual interviews. We're also noticing that the transition towards virtual recruiting and recruiting automation is accelerated. As a candidate, if you're applying for a job in this market, you need better tools.
Because it's hard to make that connection, and it's a challenge when you kind of feel like you're just getting buried in a sea of resumes, right? And all these papers that are just being submitted.
Right. In fact, we've seen with most candidates, they've been told that your PDF resume has to be one page. It's a text-based resume. There's not a whole lot you can do to stand out. So how do you stand out with a PDF resume? So that's always been a challenge. So candidates have to go beyond a PDF resume to get their word out. In fact, we have video resumes that I think will be a great tool for them to present themselves in a more humanized manner.
And I gotta say, I love this idea because when I see my name on a resume, Olga Villaverde, I just feel like, yeah, sure, I could tell them everything I've done in my life, but they're not gonna know Olga, right? And until you learn who I am and meet me, then you'll be like, I want that girl. Right? So
Absolutely.
This is an opportunity.
This is a great opportunity as a candidate. The candidate has to look at it from an employer's perspective. The employer is looking for whether you have the right skill set, whether you're able to present yourself well, you're going to represent the brand well, are you confident? So these are all the things that they're looking for, and video is a great way for you to get that message out.
And it's nothing new, if you will. You've just taken it to another level because people today are using their phones to, submit videos of themselves, dancing, talking, who knows? Yeah. But this is now a lot different. This is now, here I am, and now I'm going to use this to get a job.
Right. At Jabord, what we allow you to do is to introduce yourself. One is you can give a general introduction about yourself. The second aspect is you can actually create a cover video instead of a cover letter, because most people consume content through video. That's a way for you to talk to the employer directly to tell them how you're uniquely qualified for that position.
All right, then let's go from the candidate to the company. Where is the benefit for the company here? Because I kind of can see how it can become a good match where you're also helping companies.
Absolutely. With companies, the biggest challenge for them is most of their corporate sites are facing their customers. They're not really geared for their candidates. Although management has a lot of challenge in attracting top talent, for some reason, they don't pay that attention to their career page. In fact, more than 70% of the candidates looking for jobs go to their career page to understand whether they have information on their benefits, their perks, what the culture is like. But unfortunately, the old school career pages don't provide that information. So companies have to step up their game, share a lot more information, be upfront, be more transparent, let them know what their culture is like, tell them what their employees have to think about their company, just really humanize recruiting.
This is really, I see it as a win-win on both sides.
Absolutely, yes.
I think this is a great idea. I think it's a great opportunity. I'm loving it. I'm going to do it. For our viewers who'd like more information, where can they go, Ravi?
They can go to jabord.com. We have a free version. It's very simple, easy to sign up and get started, and they want to get more analytics and they want to learn more about the feedback they get from the market. They can go and subscribe for a premium version, and it really can help their career, not just to find their job, but also to build their career.
Did I hear you say it was free?
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh,
yes.
Incredible. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate your time. Thanks for thinking of this as well. Actually, why didn't I? You can also visit our website if you want more information, thebalancingact.com.
What a great show today. Look, thanks so much for joining us.
And as always, remember to head to our Facebook page and our website and follow us on Twitter.
And you know what you got to do. You got to stay safe, love that family of yours, and we'll see you next time.